CBG News, CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi everyone. Come on in. We're gonna finish this out on tonight because I definitely want to put her story out. Um, Michelle Loud story out and finish it out on tonight. This is a crazy story, but we're gonna finish it up. Um, so let me wait a few minutes for some people to enter in, and then we're going to get into it. This has been um, it's been an absolute ooh, it's been an absolute mess. You know, um, if you know what I'm saying, if this ain't a time to pray and ask God to come into our life and change us, and recognize that we have to get our own personal relationship with God. God said, "Don't be deceived of the evildoers of this world," so that you can't be deceived of people in the church that doing evil, because God said, "Don't be deceived of that." Um, God definitely said, "Don't be deceived by the evildoers of this world." He definitely said that. Um, I hate that this mother went through what she went through, and I hate that she was basically manipulated into giving her for her child. I just don't see any right in that. I really don't. Hey Trisha, how you doing? Um, I don't see any right in someone manipulating somebody to take their child. Like, you can't say that you love God and do that and manipulate people. But like God said, don't be surprised either. So don't be surprised about what evil people do in this world. So um don't be surprised about that. Um so just wait a few minutes for some people to enter in, and then we're gonna get into it. Hope everybody had a good day so far. Um I think I'm gonna try to finish out the entire live since it's Saturday. I'm gonna try to finish everything out. I was trying to come on at 6 o'clock, y'all, but really I just got home. So um I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start everything off. Make sure you guys, if you don't mind, you can share me out. Share this story out. Not me, but share the story out. Because this young lady wants her story to be told. And so in order for the story to be told, y'all need to share it out. Um, for sure. Um, so we can finish this up. Because she has a very powerful story, and behind every, and today was the little boy's birthday, so happy birthday to the baby. Um, I hate that she wasn't able to be reunited, but I pray that she will be reunited soon. I definitely believe that Michelle will be reunited with her son Jordan. Today is his birthday, so happy birthday to Jordan. Um, I know his mom did a shout out to him on today. So let me get everything out onto. Let me get everything out. Let me get everything pulled up so we can get into this. Um, so let me look here. Let me finish up this. No, this is not part two. So let me find part two. Hold on, y'all. Okay.
My My phone is dead. Sorry, y'all.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
Let me get her on the screen. But I pray this doesn't happen to anyone else. Let's just pray that this doesn't happen to anyone else that could possibly end up going through some things. Um, so let me share her story now. If y'all want to look at the comments, you can just go on her Facebook page, but I'm going to play her story.
I can come back so I can finish. Go in the house.
Hey, Reese Cup. Let me know if y'all can hear.
Sorry, y'all. My phone went dead. But I want to finish the story. So please tag and share. Tagging people. Give me a second. Y'all.
Okay.
Please watch both of these live. Tag them. Share them. Shade room. Gossip. Whatever. You know. The story has to get out. Anybody that'll listen.
I think she said she hasn't seen her son in 6 years.
Brandon, you can watch the previous live. I believe it says. So, picking back where I left off at, thank you, Sequel. How you been? So, I didn't know at the time that I didn't I didn't have to give my son to them, that I could have just kept my son and they wouldn't have been able to do it, you know. So like I said, nobody knew about the signing up of the rights, only me, because I didn't know how to tell my family that I was pressured to sign my rights up to my child. So my aunt was trying to convince me, my aunt Trina was trying to convince me, that Michelle, you don't have to do this. She was really trying to convince me. My mom was too, but I knew that they didn't know that I was pressured into signing my rights up. So I felt like y'all are only saying this because y'all don't know what I did. But in reality, it didn't matter of me signing the rights out because that happened at that point almost 2 years ago, and it wasn't filed until September 2017. The only thing that mattered was that I had not been served and I had every right to my child. He being scared, mind you. I didn't know the law like I know the law now. So I was hella scared. You feel me? So me being scared, I decided to give Jason back and fight them in court, which is what I did.
Oh, Jason,
I
not
went
Jordan.
and figured out what paperwork I needed to file to get the case going. This was in September of 2017. Okay, September of 2017, I came into September, probably October of 2017. I came into contact with a lawyer by the name of Jerome Thurston. They called him Jerry Thurston, but his name was Jerome Thurston. I came into contact with this lawyer who was supposed to be a family lawyer who was supposed to be helping me, with my case. He went from, now, mind you, it costs a lot to hire a lawyer, and at that time, I had only been out of jail 3 or 4 years, so it was still hard getting work. I would have to take warehouse jobs, but I was used to working for a Fortune 500 company. I've done corporate America since I was 18 years old. So to be taken from that to taken to basically warehouse jobs, that was a whole culture shifting in itself for me. You know what I'm saying? Coming from living, in Duncanville or the suburbs, even when I moved out to Houston, to having to live in basically the projects because of my background, that was culture shocking to me, right? But I did it because it's what I had to do to get to where I am right now. So I did that, and I ended up hiring Jerome Thurston, but the judge was telling me that me doing hair was not a job, and the lawyer was telling me doing hair was not a job. So I had to go get a job. Now, I was made to produce all of my income from if I got food benefits, Medicaid benefits, what all income that I had to produce their income while they didn't have to produce it. And they didn't produce it. Okay? All of this happened after these people came to my house to get my son while Bishop T.D. Jakes was on the phone with Cora. Jakes Coleman and Amari was in the car, and in the car behind them we had Brandon, and at the time his armor bearer, I don't know if y'all remember him, he was the nigga that had Bishop, that Bishop's trademark, tattooed on his son, he got it tattooed in jail. Shame. He was there with Brandon. And I guess as I don't know, to try to threaten me, terrorize me, I'm not really sure. But they got what they snuck and connived to do. They got it. Even like I said, through the course of trial, Cora got on stand and tried to act like she was crying. And I swear, if y'all been keeping up with the Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp situation, Amber Heard is Cora Coleman on stand. I swear to God. That girl is a master manipulator. Okay? A master manipulator. That bitch, I'm sorry, oh Lord, please work on my mouth. That girl got on stand and made up this fabric. Once I get these records unsealed, I'm going to play everything because they got me fucked up to the highest level. Especially with this continuous molestation. Brandon been charged. And my son is in the home. Oh, no ma'am, no sir. That's where we're going to go ahead and draw the line. And that's where we're going to say it's no Thanksgiving now at this present time. And whatever y'all want to come with, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Because I guarantee you, this time around, it's not going to be like the last time around. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you this time around is not going to be like the last time around. And they're so, you know what? It's been so hard, but not just because of my background and things that I've gone through and that I made it out of, but because of they have money and then they surround themselves with people that have money or people that have a platform. Like one of Cora's good friends is Tamar Breck. Okay? I know for damn sure y'all ain't telling these people the truth and they still rocking and rolling behind you. Because if they know the motherfucking truth and they know the truth is going to come out, they know that their name is going to be tarnished as well for just associating themselves with it. You know what I'm saying? So they had a lot of help to do what they're doing. They had a lot of help to do what they're doing. And it's just at a time where I'm just fed up fucking tired of it. And y'all not finna keep doing me like this. Y'all not finna keep doing my family like this. Y'all not finna keep doing my kids like this. And whatever the cost is, I'm willing to pay it. Period, point blank. Whatever the cost may be, I'm willing to pay it. If y'all want to come try to jack up my finances, y'all want to come and try to disrupt the stable living that I have created for my child, if I get a call from any type of government agency, it's them. Period. It's them. It's them. Because they still kill and destroy. They are the enemy. They are the enemy. Give it here and go back in the house. I don't want you out here. I don't know that number. They are the enemy. And I'm telling y'all that right now. If y'all are under the privatized coverage, you better run. You better run. You better run. Because I can tell you right now that who they are behind closed doors is not who they are on their goddamn face. I don't know about Sarah. I ain't really had no beef with Sarah. You know, I've always liked Sarah. The problem that I have with it is that y'all stand behind your family when y'all know y'all stand behind your family when y'all know that they're wrong. Now, through the whole trial, it's very traumatic. It's a very traumatic experience. Through the whole trial, none of them came to trial. The only people that was on trial is the people, her yes people, her yes men. Sonya, Cebu didn't even come, Lisa, Shama Kitchen, Daria Lester, Brittany Hall, Tamika. I don't know Tamika's last name, but y'all know Tamika. She goes to the party house. She real big. Her belly sit on her thigh. Y'all know who Tamika is. Okay, Tamika. And Tamika's sister. And it was a few other people that I didn't know, that I hadn't come in contact with, that I didn't know. But for as her family, Bishop never came, Sarah never came, Jermaine never came, Jamar never came, Dexter never came. The only person that came was First Lady and King, the white lady, her white armor bearer, security guard friend. They've been friends for a long time. She got a daughter named Bree. Them was the only two people. Brandon's parents, let me tell you how they moved Brandon's parents all the way to the country so that I couldn't find them and subpoena them. But let me show y'all how God works. One day, this is after the case or whatever, I'm at the hospital because Trey was there. One day we was at the hospital because my son's dad's friend had a baby, his first son, and just so coincidentally, where he had his baby at was the same hospital where his lady had surgery on her stomach. I don't know if y'all know this, but she had to have surgery on her stomach. It's the same hospital that First Lady had to have surgery on her stomach. And who do I run into at the hospital? Brandon's parents. And that's when I find out and I learn that they stay way off in some country town. like 2 hours away. So they moved them way out there so that I couldn't get to them and subpoena them. Because if I subpoenaed them, number one, most people know that Brenda's mother didn't really like Cora. Okay? It was a journal found. So if she tries to lie about this, it is a journal, baby girl. It is a journal where the mother is basically detailing how Cora is and how she doesn't like her and how she thinks that she's a master manipulator. Okay? So you didn't want me to be able to subpoena her to put her on stand. Because if I was able to subpoena her to put her on stand, the whole truth and nothing but the truth is going to come out. Okay? Let's just keep it all the way real and funky. She basically kicked them out too and put them in an overpriced apartment
about 5 minutes down the road from them.
This is when they were staying off
I believe it was Canyon Springs and Grand Prairie. Southwest Parkway. This is when they were staying over there, okay? So you moved them down the street.
I think the apartment is called Silver something. It's in Grand Prairie, Arkansas. Okay. 316 Arkansas. It's called Silver something. That's where she moved her in-laws to. Now you're talking about people who lived in a project for over.
You moved them down here to live into your home, and then moved them from your home when the only person that was working
was B. I forgot how to pronounce Lavon or something like that is her name. Y'all might know it's right there. With the only person that was working was her in the home. Now I think Mama had started working for like FedEx or something like that, and Pop, what they call her, his mama name is Bernice Johnson. I think Pop's name is Peter Johnson. I think his name is Peter. I'm not for sure, but I know the mother name is Bernice, and that's fact. And y'all probably can find her on Facebook or something like that, Instagram or something like that. When they were in the home, okay, she moved them there, and of course they wasn't able to maintain and take care of shit, because this is the thing, when somebody has had to pay minimum amount of rent their whole fucking life, and they go from having to pay minimum to a large amount, come on now, they're gonna need guidance to be able to do that. She did not do that, because once Cora's type person, when she gets what she wants out of you, she tosses you to the wind. You're gone. Whatever you have to
She's on mute. She's on mute, guys. I guess she don't know she's on mute. Child, she on mute. Hold on.
5-4.
Hold on.
Okay, cool. So she will do anything. Okay, thank y'all. So, y'all, I gotta get this out. This has been built up in me for years. Okay? Years. Thank y'all. And I just have to get it out. I have to get it out. I have to get it out. I have to get it out. And I'm not perfect. 5-4. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. But I strive every day to be better than I was the day before. Okay? I try to live a life of truth, honesty, and integrity every day. You know? And It's fucked up when you think that you have that with people that you call your friends and family, right? I've been knowing Cora, what I was saying was, I've been knowing Cora, Jace Coleman, since I was 10 or 12 years old. Me and her were like this. That was one of my best fucking friends, okay? We were super close. To the point, you know, I'm super close. We were super close. To the point, you know, I would be at the house, visiting house. You know, Cora and Sarah had a house on the property. It was like 3 houses on one property. They had a barn. They still stay there. Well, Bishop and First Lady still stay there. But anywho, I would always be over there. I always be with Cora, you know, and I was always Cora's real friend. I was always a real friend to Cora. Cora would lie on me about any and everything, and I just take it. And so, in her mom's eyes, growing up, I wasn't the good child. When actually, in the guest house. But in actuality, it would be her daughter, the one doing all this shit and conjuring up everything. It wouldn't be me or Ashley. It would be Cora. It would be Cora being a hoe. It would be Cora sneaking boys into the property. It would be Cora. Cora was the one who wanted to drive to Kentucky. Cora was the one who would meet somebody offline and had to go drive and see them the next day. I was just a damn best friend. You feel me? Well, I ain't gonna let you ride by yourself. I ain't gonna let you go by yourself. I don't think you should do this, or I don't think you should do that. But I'm gonna go with you. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when I was 15 years old, I was a virgin. I had not had sex. I don't even think I thought about it. It was Cora and Sarah's prom. And I remember getting picked up from the school, me and BJ, Billy Ross. We got picked up from Duncanville, and we got brought to the house, you know, to get ready to go to Cora and Sarah's prom. Because, you know, they went to some private elite school in Dallas. So it was very just, basically, I trusted her, yes. Basically, I'm giving the backstories of how long I've been knowing her to have, why I was so willing to trust her, you know, that she was helping me. But now I'm speaking of their character, though, who they are, things that I've witnessed and experienced with the J. Okay, so we at the main house. Now it comes down to everybody's dressed, everybody's ready. Now, mind you, anybody that knows me knows that I've always looked up to Bishop as a father figure. I had her back. I had Cora's back through everything. I was a real friend to her. The people that she got around her, I guess, you know what I'm saying, they locked in because they did whatever they did. Sorry, y'all. They did whatever she needed them to do concerning getting Jason. They did it. You know what I'm saying? So she you know, thinks that they're her friends. But your real friend is when you was only getting $1,000 a month or a week from your parents, when you was just some type of worker for the children's ministry and you didn't have no money, and I was still getting checks from my dad's desk, put groceries in your house when we stayed in DeSoto Ranch. Being with you every motherfucking day, helping you with your life, helping you with trash, helping you with water, cleaning up behind you because you can clean up behind. She's so fucking nasty because they had maids all the time. Cleaning up behind you all the time. I was a real friend to her. I had her back. I would have never thought You could have never told me in a million years that I'll be here right now with dealing with Cora J. Because that was my friend. At least I thought that was my friend. But in reality, I was a friend to her. She was never a friend. Never a friend. Even though I was a real friend to her. You see what I'm saying? So this particular day on prom, we come downstairs, we taking pictures and shit, and what have you. Well, I go, like, Bishop is standing right here, and you know how you lean on your dad? First of all, Bishop is like a giant. I'm 5'3", and I've been 5'3" since 8th grade. Okay? Bishop is over 6 feet tall. Okay? Number one, I can't even reach his motherfucking shoulder. That's number one. Number two, mind you, I'm a virgin. I ain't thought about sex. Sex ain't been introduced. I grew up in a very protected home. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what sex was. I didn't know even the ideology of liking the opposite sex in a sexual way. I didn't even know that understanding or have that understanding. I had never been motherfucking touched. I had never done any of those things. Any of those things. So when I lean on Bishop's arm, First Lady comes rushing out. Get your ass off my cousin. Who do you think you are, Jezebel? Now, Cora get her crazy from her mom. Let the record reflect that. Okay? Let the record reflect that. Cora get her crazy, manipulation, all that shit. She get that from her mama. And I witnessed that firsthand that day. And that was like in 2005, I want to say. 2005. She come, get your hands out my husband, you Jezebel. The whole fucking night. Okay? And I'm standing there looking confused. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Y'all, I was so happy to see Bishop. This is a man that literally has raised me from the pulpit, and he doesn't even know. That I looked up to him since my dad died when I was 10 years old. Okay? I was mortified. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why the lady was acting that way, like she was acting towards me, as if I was trying to take her husband. At 15 years old. At 15 years old. I was 15 years old. And because of that, I wasn't able to do the debutante program. I got treated like I was crazy, like I was some type of husband taker. Do y'all know that that lady made me ride home by myself that night? This is why I say, Cora, get it from her. That lady made me ride, and Rashonda, if you think I'm lying, ask BJ. That lady put me in a limo that night when we came back for prom and told me that I had to leave. In the middle of the night at 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. 1 o'clock in the morning. She put me out at their house because she tried to say that I was filling up on her. First of all, okay, who wants Bishop? Because I look grown. Okay, but I didn't know. I wasn't even aware of my body at 15. I wasn't even aware that I had all these like I got now. I'm aware now. I'm aware now, but I wasn't aware then. I wasn't aware that I had a nice body shape. I wasn't aware that I was pretty. Even to this day, I don't try to, because I feel like you're supposed to be humble and you're supposed to be down to earth, and nobody is better than the next, and it's always somebody that looks better than you. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be humble. I don't try to make it. I'm not stuck up. For lack of better words, I'm not stuck up. I I've never been stuck up. I wasn't stuck up then. I'm not stuck up now. The only difference between then and now is you can't tell me I'm ugly. You can't tell me I'm fat. You can't tell me I don't look good. And you can't tell me that this ass don't jiggle when I walk. You can't tell me that. Now, but at 15, I was unaware of those things. So I'm not taking a picture with this man because I am lusting after him. I'm taking a picture with this man because I've looked up to him. I've read all his books at this point. I've read all his books. I've been to the the conferences. I've always tried to help. Like my mom, wherever Bishop traveled, we travel all the way to motherfucking Florida. When we have missions in Mexico and South America, Guyana, I looked up to this man. I didn't lust after this man. And that woman called me a Jezebel, and that woman put me in a car, and that woman sent me home in the middle of the night. Just like Cora did me, just like Cora did Monet, just like Cora did anybody of Brandon's parents. She get that from her mama. This misconception of what reality is, and instead they're made up reality. She got that from her mama. I just want the record to reflect that I never willingly gave my son up. And I don't know what my son has endured living with him. Because I know what was going on while I was trying to fight for him. And I don't think God really knows how it feels.
Yes, it is.
When you can't do anything to protect your child. You can't do anything. Or you're scared because you might lose your life. Or you might lose everything that you worked so hard to do. Because when you fighting people with power and people with a name, that shit is hard. Because they have all the resources. They have all the money to influence a decision for their behalf. And then it's just little on you. Like it's just little on me. It's serious fuck. You don't know what to do. Like, if I speak out, am I going to end up dead tomorrow? If I speak out, you know what I'm saying? Are they going to try to shut everything down that I have to the point where I don't have nothing? What happens if you speak out? What happens? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired. Like, this whole molestation charge, and it's the fact that it says continue. So if it's continuing, how many fucking times was it fucking done? And was Jason a part of it? Was my son touched? That's what I want to know. Was my son touched? Was my son raped? Was my son molested under your care? Since you felt like he was so much better with you. Since you felt like he needed to be with you. That then when his first mom, the woman that carried him, the woman that pushed him out. He was so much better being with you. If that was the case, how the fuck did this happen now? How? How did this happen now? One thing I can tell you is none of them motherfuckers, and I'm not calling motherfuckers like that, but none of them goddamn kids that's been up under my roof that I've raised, that I've taken care of. Ain't none of them been touched. Ain't none of them been molested. Ain't none of them been raped. Ain't none of them been loved in their arms where babies. Did you want to take my child and not even properly care for him, and then have him in a home with a rapist and an abuser and a molester? And I'm supposed to that I am right now. It was very calm. It was very cool. It was very collected. And nobody wants to reach back out to me. Nobody. We're talking years. We're not just talking a couple months. We're talking years. I have to do what I have to do to protect my baby. You are absolutely right, because that's my baby. To the point of them cutting his hair. They cut my baby hair when I told them not to cut his hair. He changed his name, knowing that he's named after my brother that died when I was 4. Jason Cook. My brother, my oldest brother. He died when I was 4. Jason is named after him. His middle name is Lamont, after my brother on my mom's side. My brother's name is Shelton Lamont. Caleb, his grandmother gave him the middle name Caleb. That's his name. Not no Jason Gabriel Coleman. That ain't his fucking name. His name is Jason Lamont Caleb Brown. And say that shit. Say that shit. Jason Lamont Caleb Brown. Justice for Jason Lamont Caleb Brown, who was wrongfully taken through the Fort Worth Tarrant County court system and through the money of Bishop T.D. Jakes Sr. and his wife and his daughter, Cora.
I feel the same.
And that's some real ass shit. That's real. Scream that shit to the rooftop, because I'm not letting up. 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 You're going to have to kill me. You're going to have to fucking kill me. And if I die, as I said this before, if I die, they killed me. They killed me. It wasn't no accident. It wasn't no car crash, just out of the blue. I didn't commit suicide. I didn't jump off no bridge. I didn't shoot my own self. They killed me. And I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of taking whatever the fuck they want to give or display this lie. They lying to the masses, baby. They are lying to the masses.
Jayla.
They are lying to the people that follow them, that flock after them. They lying out. Y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I just need to know if y'all can hear me. All they're going to do is keep lying. Hey, Jamon. All they're going to do is keep lying. Lying, 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 lying. That's all they're going to do is keep lying. So if y'all wondering why Michelle don't go to church no more, because everybody know me as a prostitute, and I still get dreams, I still see things, I still get visions, I still get all of that. But I'm not preaching in nobody's church. Oh no. I'm not going into nobody's Sunday service or Wednesday night service. I'm not opening no Bible. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of it. You understand what I'm saying to you? And this is why. This is the fuck why. Motherfuckers are hypocrites. How dare you get on the stage and preach the word of God that is supposed to be so sacred? You're preaching the word of God to thousands and millions of people. Thousands and millions of people. But behind closed doors, you are destroying lives and families. And y'all are okay with it. Y'all still go to this man's church. Y'all still paying tithes. I ain't paid tithes since 2017, and I still been getting blessed. And I still been getting blessed. And I still talk to God on a day. I call him the Most High. I call him the Most High. Because anytime 22 chapters is missing out of book, baby, there's nothing I can do with that at that point. I know God is real. I know it's a higher being. And that's just what I got for it. I pray to the Most High. And I still walk with God. And I'm still being blessed. And I ain't got no church, no goddamn money.
Wow.
What am I giving money to them for when they have a 501c3? They're a non-profit organization. Fuck out of here. I'm sick of them. I am sick of them. I am sick of them. I am sick of this image that they try to portray to the world, and that's not fact. That's not who they are. That's not what they're not about family. If they were about family, they would never took my damn child. If they were about family, they would have been reached out. If they were about family and about what the word of God states, this shit should have been reconciled. But no, it's not about the word. It's about public perception. That's what the fuck it's about. Public perception. How people will perceive them. Their public image. That is more important than the damage that is going on behind the closed doors. That is so baffling to me. And every day, y'all get online and listen to this motherfucker. Every day, y'all paying your motherfucking tithes, going to Wednesday night Bible study, going to Sunday church, 2, 3, 4, 5 different services in one motherfucking day. Every motherfucking day. To a church that kills, steals, and destroys. Jason Gabriel Coleman, that is not my baby name. My baby name is Jason Lamont Caleb Brown. I am his mother. I am his biological mother. I am the woman that carried that seed. See, I have been attacked through my children since I had my kids, which tells me it is something great on their life. They're not just regular human beings walking this earth. And I can't just be a regular human being walking this earth. I have something greater that's on me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be being attacked the way that I be attacked. I'm only attacked through my kids. And I'd be damned if I continue to let my child be tainted. You know, I used to try to relish in the fact that Jason is gonna get older one day, you know what I'm saying? And when he gets older, he'll be able to see how mommy fought for him. He'll be able to see, you know, that I didn't give up. But fuck that. I'm gonna fight now. I'm gonna keep fighting now. He ain't gotta wait till he get older to find his mama. Because I'm going to be on every motherfucking news station. I'm going to be on every motherfucking magazine. I'm going to be on every interview, whatever interview I have to do to get my son back. I'm going to do it. And whatever interview or anything that I have to do to save another family from this, I'm going to do it. And whatever cost that it comes. I'm going to do it.
Oh, I got to do it. I got to get it.
I'm going to do it because it's not right. It's not right to take people's kids.
I'll get it.
It's not
tomorrow.
right to take people's kids, especially from a mother who you know good and goddamn well gonna take care of that child as if he was home.
They got ATM.
Just like she do all of them. So you gotta go back to the other lives call. I'm calling out Bishop T.D. Jakes and Cora Jakes Coleman for taking my son for the molestation that's been going on in the home with my child. That's what's going on in this life. That's what's going on in the other lives. And all the truth is about to come out because I'm not going to keep my mouth closed no more. And the people that's around her, that's encouraging this madness and this sick behavior, y'all are at just as much fault as she is and as that family. All y'all. All of y'all. I'm coming from all of y'all. I'm coming for each and every last one of y'all that had anything and everything to do in that house while being in that care. Because I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. I don't know what he's been witnessing. I don't know what he's experienced. All I do know is on May 4th, 2022, Brandon Coleman was arrested for continuing child molestation.
I'm live. Thanks.
In the home. Not shit. We don't even know if it was somebody at the church. We don't know who he didn't touch. We don't know who he didn't rape. I know my child was in the motherfucking home. I know that much. I know Jason Lamont Taylor Brown was in that goddamn home. I know that much. And that's where you have me fucked up. But see, here's the thing. What you sow is what you reap. Anything that's done in the dark is going to come to the light. It's only a matter of time. 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 You cannot kill, steal, and destroy people's lives and people's families and think that shit is not going to come back on you. You can't always keep your hands clean, baby, when you always playing dirty. There's no way. Just like the Patriots, they done won all these games and then come to find out it's been deflated balls. It's been deflated balls, but they done won all these games. But now the credibility is being questioned. Right now, your credibility is being questioned. There's a lot of shit that's been going on inside the walls of the Potter's house. A lot of shit that's been going on inside the walls of the motherfucking Potter's house. A place that's supposed to be for healing and restoration. There ain't no fucking healing and restoration.
Wow.
A lot of grief, a lot of strife, a lot of demeaning, a lot of belittling, a lot of destroying, a lot of destructiveness. Not no healing, no restoration. Not no healing and no restoration. At the fuck off. At the fuck off. And then they try to present themselves as this family dynamic, like they really fuck with each other like that. Like they love each other, but come on now. Come on now. Let's keep it all the way real. Cora only got her book deal that she got with that Faith in It book is because she basically coerced her daddy into doing it because Sarah had a book deal. Sarah was going on tour. It's always a competition for Cora with Sarah. Never a competition.
I see that new season.
Okay? Let's just be clear. The story that she said in that book are not all the way factual. They're not all the way factual. It's not the whole truth. It's not anything close to the truth. The whole thing that she put in that book about me and my son is not true. I didn't even read the book before it came. When it came out, I didn't even get a copy. I didn't get a copy until she had the book released and she signed the copy. When we went to court, I wasn't even able to bring the book in as evidence. All the evidence that I had and that I was trying to get, I couldn't get because when we were supposed to go to the new trial, they told me it was a continuance of trial when it was. Because the judge hit the gavel and said, I declare this as a mistrial, not I declare this as a continuance of trial. So the second trial, we were supposed to go through the same thing that we did on the first trial, a discovery period, preliminary hearing, all of these things that it didn't happen. They told me that I was not able to do it. They set the deadline where I couldn't possibly get any information. They did whatever the fuck they had to do to either make me concede my fight or to make me lose my fight because they knew that they were wrong. They knew they was wrong. So I had a jacked up trial. The first trial, Jerome Thirsty, after he was trying to convince me to be okay with just having visits. Get out. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do this. Get out. He wanted to convince me to be okay with just having visitation rights. I'm not okay with that. I wasn't okay giving my son up to begin with. I never said that I wanted to do that. In fact, I was adamant about not wanting to do that. So when the day of trial comes, we get a trial now. A preliminary hearing is where you go where the lawyer or you pro se, which means you represent yourself. You go before the judge, both y'all, and it's a sheet. It's two sheets. Some might be front and back. Some might just be single sheet. But basically, is what you're able to say and discuss during the trial, right? And it's what both parties agree on. So the first preliminary hearing, my lawyer agreed not to bring up Bishop J.
Yeah, I seen it too.
Which I don't know why, but I know why to this day because he was working with the authorities. Pause on that. Before then, when he needed to pull my medical records for Jason from the hospital, he didn't go to the hospital to get them. You know where he went? He went to Cora's lawyer's office, which now looking back on it, I see the setup. Because number one, if I'm paying you to be my lawyer, why are you going over to Cora?
I don't know if he's still in jail, Trisha, but he was in there.
Information about my medical records. Why are you going to the direct source of where my medical records come from when you're fighting for me? Because if you getting them from them, ain't no telling what they could have possibly done to the medical records. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not what you did. You went and got my medical records from them. He didn't go get my medical records from the motherfucking place. He got it from Cora's lawyer. Okay? Fast forward to court. In the preliminary hearing, they already agreed that they was not going to bring up Bishop T.D. Davis. Why? I don't know. So when we get Bishop T.D. Davis or their finances. So when we get to court, the first day of trial, it was a 3-day trial. The first day of trial. This is I want to say that was September 2016 is when they filed that because this has to be June 2017. On the other live, I had my date wrong. It was September 2016 when they filed the order of me signing my rights off. Fast forward a year later to June 2017. June 2017, we had a three-day trial. The first day of trial, and my lawyer's opening statement is called a V or die. And his opening statement, he mentions Bishop T.D. that it's too late, Zanya. I've been on. I'm like going 2 hours now. And his opening statement, he said something about Bishop in their finances. You know what the other party automatically does? They get up and they say, Judge, we want to ask for a mistrial. Why? Because in the preliminary hearing, they had already agreed that Bishop J in the finances couldn't be brought up. Now, fast forward to when I represented myself in trial by myself. Fast forward to this, representing myself by myself when we was doing a preliminary hearing. They was trying so hard to get me to agree not to bring up Bishop T.D. Jakes in their finance. I said, why would I agree to do that when my son has been at his house? When I've had to pick my son up from his house. When he was on the phone with his daughter, when she was at my house trying to get my son from me. I have to be able to bring him up. I have to be able to bring him up. I also have to be able to bring up the finances because they pay their daughter. Their daughter is on the church payroll. They are the owner and the pastor and the bishop of the church. So I have to be able to mention about their finances. I have to be able to mention about this. So when they tried to fight me tooth and nail, I'm going to tell the truth because and I know you know, bro. I know you know. Because you done went through some shit with this family too. You done went through some shit with this family too. So I know you know. Why would I not bring up Bishop T.D. Jackson their finances when they pay their daughter? When my son is at their house. When my son has been around them. I have to be able to speak about this because it's detrimental to my case. And now, for the judge to make it seem like she was being fair, allowed that to happen. Allowed it to happen. I never got on the stand. I was never able to testify. Cora got on that stand, like I said in the other lie, looking and sounding like Amber Heard from the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard defamation. Looking and sounding, not a tear falling. You're faking on stand, trying to make yourself cry. You ain't crying. You ain't doing none of that shit. You just acting. And it's bad acting. It's bad acting. It's bad acting. To the point where she took up today, you know, and it's my first time representing myself. So I was, you know, kind of hung up on the objection and went to object or whatever and stuff like that. So
Pluck it up.
The day ended, you know, and that's when the next day came, and that's when they presented the video of me smoking a cigar, you know. And if I would have known what I know now, I would have been like, they're trying to say it was marijuana. I was like, I would have been able to say, if I would have known what I know today, they snakes in the grass. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, Chris.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm tired, and I can't. I've been quiet for so long. I've been reaching out to these people for so long. It is 2022. It is about to be 2023. Why do I have to keep being quiet? When every lawyer I try to get, they pay them off, or they just don't want to represent me because of who I'm fighting against, or who I'm coming up against. I don't have nothing else in me to keep it quiet and trying to fight behind closed doors. They get close to you to find out your weakness. Then they capitalize on it, and then they throw you to the wolves to be ate a fucking alive. That's what the fuck these people do. And that's what they do. That's what they do. They prey on your vulnerability. They prey on it. They prey on world.
Exactly.
To pay off any and everybody that they need to pay off. To keep them in good standing. To keep them in a good and perfect image. Do you know to this day I can't even hear Bishop J's voice?
Jazz is a member. She's saying these are facts.
I can't
an
even
ex-member.
Listen to Sarah's voice. You know the TikTok videos and the Instagram videos, and you know they're doing the narration because it's bits and pieces of their sermons. I immediately have to hurry up and scroll. It's literally dealing with PTSD every time I hear their voice.
What you mean?
Anytime somebody make. Anytime, I automatically skip.
Put my phone down.
Over 7 years of trauma, I can't be quiet no more. It's nothing I can be quiet about. It's nothing that I can be quiet about no more. I am tired of trying to fight this behind closed doors and I'm not getting anywhere. I am tired of trying to give them some type of respect and trying to fix this behind closed doors, and I'm not getting anywhere. But year after year and day after day, I'm not seeing my child. That shit is aching. That shit is painful. That shit hurts my ass to know that you didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't beat my baby. I didn't hit my baby. I didn't abuse my baby. I didn't leave my baby alone. I wasn't a bad mom. You just took my baby because you can't have kids. And that's not right. And I can't keep being quiet about it. I will own up to my mistakes. I will own up. Exactly.
So,
exactly. I'm not I'm not the only one.
Okay, Jazz and hold on, Jazz and Jack.
I don't think
so.
And nobody's gonna.
Cora must be the youngest
and I'm
one.
I'm gonna be forever fighting by myself. I'm gonna be forever fighting this by myself.
Y'all better come. If y'all watching on Facebook, y'all better come to YouTube because Child of T is popping hot.
I can't be silent no more. I don't know my baby is doing right or molested or
What?
And then
Jazz, please email me.
More than just being touched, like he actually had sex with the girl. He actually raped her.
Jazz said she was a member for 12 years.
I've been so strong. I've been so quiet. I've not said anything for years. I might have said bits and pieces. You know, but I ain't never just said it out loud. And I can't keep privately struggling with this and being quiet about this when I know that I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that experienced it and gone through it and had to deal with it and that is currently dealing with it. I don't know what else to do at this point but to tell the world. I don't know what else to do at this point but to tell the world. Because how many victims do it have to be? How many more victims does it have to be before somebody says enough is enough? How many?
What?
How many? How many? These lions are arguing. I love both of y'all.
How many more victims does it have to be? How many more victims does it have to be before somebody takes a stand and says, enough is enough? Enough is the fuck enough. It's enough.
Jamal, cut that down.
It's enough. It's enough. You
parading around this world as so safe, but letting your daughter do whatever the fuck she wants to do.
First one, they didn't pay people out to be quiet.
Wow.
Let's just keep it all the way real. They didn't pay people out to be quiet about other situations that has happened. May. The girl name is May something. But her and Cora and Brandon mess around behind closed doors. And I guess they did something to May, and May was threatening
okay.
to expose.
I thought so.
You know what I'm saying? Was threatening to expose it. So they fired her, banned her for coming to the church, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when she threatened to expose, they ended up paying her. And Cora told me, and I ain't lying, and if anybody can find May, she was a light-skinned girl with the pretty eyes. She was around like in 2014, because I don't have a reason to lie. But then when Cora had, as a
matter you heard of her?
Cora had her birthday party that summer of 2014, that summer at Bishop's private little condo or something like that, little condo or loft in Dallas. I had her birthday party there, and May was there. May used to be her personal assistant or something like that. So 20 years old. There is no proper way. I don't know what other way to go. I've tried to go the quiet route. I've tried to go the route of just going to the court, you know, dealing with it with the court. But I'm dealing with people with power and money. So the only power I have is social media. That's the only power I have right now. And that's more powerful than money. So the only place I can go to right now is social media. Don't no lawyers want to help me. Because they scared of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And this man is well connected around the world. I don't think y'all really understand how big this shit is. He is well connected around the world. He sits with presidents and kings and queens around the world.
It is.
The only power I have is social media. That's it. Social media and facts. Real facts. And anybody that is willing to stand with me. Anybody that's willing to stand with me. Anybody that's willing to stand with me. Anybody that is willing to stand with me. Anybody that's willing to also tell their story. God damn it, me too. God damn it, me motherfucking too. Do you know how many nights I go to sleep crying because I can't see my son? And then I have to wake up the next day and act like everything is okay. People I work with would never guess that I'm dealing with something like this, because I'm always happy, I'm always energetic, I'm always the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to make somebody else there, make somebody else feel better about themselves. All the while I'm dealing with that shit behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of being stop being strong when I ain't being beat up. I love you too. When I ain't being beat up, left and right, and to wake up to know, I tell you, my inbox overflooded when people sending me this information about Brandon. I couldn't even take my kids to school today. I can't even take my kids to school. I can't even drive. I've been sitting in this car since 7:30 this morning.
Lord, she makes me sad. Oh, Jesus. Bless her right now, Lord.
I don't know. I don't know what. No how else to fight. I don't know where else to go. I don't know what else to do. But
Michelle, just
get
continue
on
to
here
speak your truth, baby.
and to tell my story and to tell these stories and to tell the truth, no matter how ugly it is or was or will be. You know, I don't know what else to do. I can just tell you, and I'm feeling tired.
Child.
I'm being mistreated. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of motherfuckers always trying to take my kids when I haven't done anything wrong by them. I do everything for them. I live in the free for them. I'm only here today because of them. I haven't given up because of them. I fight harder every day because of my kids. I don't neglect them. I don't abuse them. I don't beat them. I don't leave them by their death. I don't put them in harm dangers. When I tell you I am a mother,
I hate to put her on pause, but I definitely want to answer this question. Yeah, they seen her cry. Yeah, she said that she don't. They didn't date. That she has inboxed them, reached out to them, and this was on the first part, like last night. And she said she has reached out to them, and they will not respond. They allowed their daughter to do this, and they don't want to hold her accountable or tell her she's wrong. So yeah, they have. They know. Do they care? Probably not. Because their daughter got custody over the baby now. Because they probably feel that the daughter can provide a better life for Jason. But one thing about it, we have to know for sure. Just because you provide a better life for a child, just because this lady may have more children, does not mean that she won't provide for this child. That she'll do the best she can as his mother to be the best mother that she can be to her child. It's not right to take somebody's child just because you feel like you're the better fit because you ain't got no damn. Let me just go ahead on. Let me just push play before I get mad. I'm just saying, don't do people like that just because you feel like you can provide a better life for them. It's okay if you want to help them out or something like that, but to take someone's child, and just because you feel like you can provide a better life is not fair to the mother that birthed them, because she can provide. He may not have all the glitz and the glam, and you may not be able to buy all the Jordans that you want, but she will provide for him. That would matter. She will love him like she loves his brothers and sisters. And I definitely do believe that. But let me continue on.
I am a mother first before anything. And anybody can get it behind my kids. Anybody can get it behind my motherfucking kids. And that's just that on that. That's just that on that. I done had every child by myself, except for Anaya and myself. Wasn't nobody in the goddamn room, especially with Cree and Jason. Well, Cora was there. Sorry, Cora was there with Jason. But when I say by myself, meaning by myself, my parents wasn't there. My baby daddy wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by myself. But you know who was there when I had Jason? Cora was there. And now when I look back on this shit, like it started there. It started right after I had my baby. Because here I am, dealing with postpartum depression, right? So she sees that, right? She sees that I'm dealing with postpartum depression. So you know what she does to make it, you know, for her good? Oh, Michelle, just go to sleep. I got the baby. Oh, Michelle, just rest. I got the baby. As you holding my newborn, now all mothers know that the most important time for abundance is right after that baby comes out in those first few days while you're in the hospital.
True.
Hello. I'm at home. I'm on live right now. Are you at work? Because I have to finish this live, friend. Just get on my Facebook. What time is it? They didn't go to school?
Who is Chris? You mean Jason?
Okay, just call me back because I got to finish this live. But that's fine. Just hit my cashapp or whatever. I don't know. But that's fine. Okay, bye. That's where it started. Right there. Okay? It started at the hospital after I had my son. She like, oh, you know, get some rest. I'll take care of the baby. Or I got the baby. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time I was in the hospital, I wasn't really bonding with my child because she always had Jason while I was in the hospital. Okay, so it came out that Jason had to I didn't come home with Jason. I think I had to go back to the hospital and get Jason because they had to do additional testing on Jason. And I remember walking to the NICU, you know, and my Aunt Shay was with me. I'm so grateful for my Aunt Shay. I'm so grateful for my Aunt Shay. You know,
let me get it.
Absolutely,
oh Lord.
You know, my Aunt Shay was with me.
Oh my God!
And we walking down
reach out to me
to the NICU,
and we'll get your truth
Cora
out there.
Makes this statement. It tells my Aunt Shay, you know, the baby's gonna be fine. He's gonna be well taken care of. Now,
oh Lord,
looking back,
please reach out to me, Jazz and Jax.
Looking back in hindsight,
email me, please.
She basically already knew then and there what her plan was and what she was going to do. Because she didn't say they will be well taken care of. She said the baby. The baby. Her whole case point was getting my son. That's it. That's it. And when she got my son,
I know. That's what I was like.
She got me out the way. Oh yes, she did. The whole time, the 3 days in the hospital. Now, I would breastfeed Jason, you know, and then when I got done breastfeeding him, I sit him down. Because mind you, I'm dealing with postpartum depression. So it's detachment going on. But mind you, this is my first time dealing with postpartum depression.
I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying, with myself. And I was depressed because things didn't work out with my child's father. I was kicked out of his mom's house while I was pregnant. I didn't have anywhere to go. He didn't want me. I was staying in a hotel. I was staying with friends. Mind you, I was pregnant. I moved back to Dallas Fort Worth, you know, and it was just problems. Like, you know, my immediate family is not. Anywho, it was just problems, right? So I ended up being pregnant, pregnant with Jason, might I add. Now, while I'm pregnant, I am being pressured to have an abortion. I am being pressured to need to keep the baby, what you keep the baby for, you know, even to the point where, you know, I might have could have said, I don't remember, you know, well, maybe I shouldn't have this baby. But mind you, this is depression talking. This is not Michelle in her right state of mind. Because if you have two kids, ain't no different from 4 kids. And I'm going to just tell you that right now. It ain't no motherfucking different. People say it is, they lying. They lying. And anybody with more than 2 kids can vouch for that for me. But anywho, so, you know, I had all this stuff going on. So I never had, you know, a real bonding experience in a hospital with my son. After I had Jason, we went to Cora's house. Me and Jason, not just Jason, but me and Jason went to Cora's house. It wasn't a separation. It wasn't, I went home for a couple weeks because I was breastfeeding, mind you, and I breastfed for a good 2-3 months. So we went to Cora's house. Can y'all hear me still? Can y'all hear me? I feel like I gotta exit it every now and then.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No problem.
Mind you, before going to we was at Cora's. Okay, cool. We was at Cora's house. We was at Cora's house for I think maybe 2 weeks, if that. We leave me and Jason leave from Cora's house because once again, Brandon didn't want nobody seeing me. Now, mind you, at that time, our Trey, they call him Trey. Well, our Trey Scott, Trey, was staying with them downstairs in the downstairs bedroom. Okay? So he was already living there. Before he was living there, somebody else was living there. Cora's been like that her whole life, always having somebody live there. Okay? So at that time, I'm like, I'm not coming to try to stay with you. I'm not coming to stay with you, you know. I'm literally just leaving the hospital. Like, I need help. It was my first time being a single parent. You know, my kid's dad was there. You know, I had never been a single parent, even with my oldest, because my mom, you know, helped me with my oldest. But I had never been a single parent. Me being a single parent was so fucking scary to me. On top of everything else that I had dealt with in the pregnancy. Okay? I'm just trying to give y'all a backstory so that nothing gets misconstrued and whatever lie they try to come out with after this does whatever it's gonna do, that the truth is out there and the truth is being told. And they can't spin it and do anything else, you know, but allow the truth to be the truth. You know, when I was, you know, and so pregnant with him, to the point where we were staying in these hotels in Houston, and I was pregnant with Jason. I had Cree. Cree was maybe one. I'm not. Don't have time to think that far back, but Jadon was definitely two. Almost. I was pregnant with Jason. We were staying in these hotels, right? And when I didn't have money, I would literally have to walk across the street to the Walmart. So I could walk it over a bridge, walking under a bridge, walking across the street to the Walmart, stealing food. I never get this turquoise bag I had, and I would fill it with as much can of milk that I could. And I had another bag, and I would put meat in there, or whatever I could, so I can feed me, Jada, my friend, and her son. That was sick. Me pregnant, walking, doing this, while my kid's father is living with another woman. Okay.
Child.
Okay. Just giving y'all a backstory of how fucked up I was while I was pregnant, and how that transcended into postpartum depression. Okay.
Man.
So I'm doing this because I have to see, and still a part of me was trying to keep my family dynamic together. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, eventually enough was enough of that situation. I ended up moving back to Dallas Fort Worth. And this is where, after 7 years, of me and Cora not speaking and being around each other, because I ended our friendship 7 years prior to 2014 because she's a stone cold liar. Okay? She's a pathological liar and a manipulator. And I got tired of being the punching bag. I got tired of her always lying on me and making her parents view me as a person that I wasn't. I was never the hoe. She was always the hoe. Okay? I was never like that because I actually feared my mom. And if anybody know Lucretia Powell, y'all know I feared my mama. I wasn't going around being nobody's hoe. Nobody's hoe. It was not happening. Was not, because my mama actually whooped us. My mama actually whooped us, okay? If anybody know Lucretia Powell, then y'all know I'm not motherfucking lying. When I had the fear of God, my mama put the fear in us. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. My mama always put the fear of God in us and the fear of Lucretia Powell in us. I wasn't going around hoeing, and that wasn't me, but that was always her. And I always took the blame for it. You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of doing it. So I just ended the friendship, I ended the friendship. 7 years later, we're reconnected at the Easter egg hunt. It was an Easter egg hunt that the church did in 2014. It was the Easter egg hunt at some part. They did it in 2014. And Cora was there, and I was pregnant, and I was big. And if you know Cora, she gives off this motherly love. But if you know Cora, you know that's just manipulation at its time, right? So when I see her, I immediately start crying, and I'm like, I'm pregnant again. Now, I didn't know that Cora couldn't have children at this point in time. I didn't know that she was struggling with IVF. So mind you, I cut the friendship off because she wasn't going to keep lying. I didn't know at this time she had IVF and all of this, and was going through all of this. I didn't know. I didn't even know at that time that she had an abortion. She had pregnant by Nick DeBase and had an abortion, and that's really the reason why she can't have kids, not because of no PCOS, and she said it on stand. So I ain't lying. She said it on stand when I asked, are you infertile because of PCOS? And that's basically where you get cysts on your ovaries and they pop. And she said no. And I looked confused because in the book, that's what she says. When she's gone on tour doing faith in it, that's what she says. But come to find out, through a little birdie, I found out that she can't have kids because she got pregnant and had an abortion. And the abortion fucked up her inside. That's one story. Now, some might say she can't have kids because all the messed up stuff that she do to people. So God has made her barren. But I know for a fact she had an abortion. I know for a fact she had an abortion. And I know for a fact she was pregnant by Nick DeBase. And I know for a fact she had an abortion. I know for a fact that's why she can't have kids. I know that for a fact. That's a fact. There's nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we meet again, and instantly, I'm crying because, this is a familiar person. I feel like that I could be honest with her, not knowing that she's struggling to have kids.
You can tell.
So
the sadness in her
any
eyes.
woman coming up to her, feeling some type of way about being pregnant and, having kids already, and just like, I was just like, Lord, I don't need another child, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I was always adamant from the beginning that I was not giving my baby up, that I was just sad and depressed because sure I was a kid pregnant. And if anybody that knows me now, Michelle is supposed to be famous. Michelle is supposed to be on TV screens. I am supposed to be acting. I'm supposed to have so many awards and accolades right now just from acting alone. That's what the fuck. I'm trying to say. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Anybody that knows me know that I'm still gifted, talented. Anything that I touch, anything that I put my mind to, I can do it. I can make money like nobody's business. And dancing too. I'm supposed to be worldwide known, and not for this shit, but for my gifts, my talents, and my ability. Okay? So me being pregnant played on me a lot because you're talking about a person that came out of high school when she was 16 and went to college when she was 16. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about a person who has always strived to do better and be better. I've never really been in trouble. I've never really had anything to hold me back. My mom exposed me to Katie's studio and so many other things. And I ain't gonna lie, being a part of the Potter's House exposed me to a lot of different things too as well. But I'm supposed to be somebody great, really, honestly and truthfully. Okay? So when I got pregnant again, I'm just like, I was embarrassed. I was mad at myself. I was frustrated with myself. It was just a lot that I was dealing with mentally, physically, and emotionally. And she prayed on me from the beginning. From the time I was pregnant. So, boom. We exchanged information, and she basically like, whatever you need, I'm here to help you. Whatever you need. Okay, cool. Well, May 21st comes. I'm supposed to go to the doctor, I'm supposed to be getting up going to the doctor. Mind you, tell you how fucked up in the head I was. I was messed up in the head if I didn't go to not one prenatal visit. I didn't sign up to get pregnancy medicated until I was 7 months. 7 goddamn months is when I signed up to get prenatal care. I ain't never did that. And all my other kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all an insight of how messed up I was already while I was pregnant with Jason, and how it transferred over to after I had Jason, because that's where the postpartum depression came. Okay, and so I didn't even do prenatal visits. I didn't have any type of prenatal care while I was carrying Jason because I was so messed up in the headspace. The only prenatal care I had is when I went to the hospital if I felt like something wasn't right, and I'll go to the hospital. But other than that, I didn't have any prenatal care up until the day I went into labor having my son. Okay? The day I went into labor having my son is the day that I was supposed to go to my first prenatal care visit. But it didn't happen. I end up calling the doctor, telling the doctor, you know what, I'm in labor. My mom couldn't go to the hospital with me because my other kids were at home. So who could go to the hospital with me? I didn't want to go have Jason by myself because, mind you, I had Cree by myself in a room by myself. Nobody was in the room but me and the doctor. That shit, I wouldn't wish that I know pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And people don't really understand. People don't understand pregnancy, really. Don't understand the labor and how it's important. It is imperative to have somebody with you during labor and not just the doctor. Okay, I didn't have nobody when I delivered Creed into this world. So when it came time to deliver Jason, I was really scared. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who can I call? Corey was adamant. I didn't even say his name because they're trying to do better now. But the baby dad was adamant that he was not going to get it. Okay? He just wasn't. He wasn't in the headspace that he is in now. So I'm not even going to fault him. But he wasn't going to be there. So you know what I do? Mind you, I had just been into Cora in April, March or April, for the Easter. So I said, and I know Cora, right? So I know her. I know how she is with children, you know. I know how she was with my oldest daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I call her and I say, hey, sis, I need you. I'm getting ready to have this baby, and I don't want to have this baby alone by myself. She dropped everything that she was doing and met me at the high school that baby also stayed with me the whole time. But the whole time she stayed with me, I never really bonded with my baby. And that's where it started. It started from there. We leave from there. We go to her house for 2 weeks. Brandon doesn't want us there. We leave from there. We go to my mom's house. That's where we was up until later on. We leave from there. We go to my mom's house. Cora convinces me to allow her to keep Jason while I get on my feet. Now, this is where the shit. This is where everything starts playing out. But I didn't catch everything until it was a little too late. Okay. She convinces me to keep Jason while I try to work, you know, because of the dynamic of relationship between my mother. So
that's why I'm playing the lie, so it can always be looked back at.
Jason. Now, mind you,
I ain't taking mine down.
It's a little baby. You know, it's really important.
This is lady's story. You can't take somebody's story for them.
She convinces me.
It's her truth.
She convinces me to let okay. This is why I'm gonna end it right here. But this is where it all started. She convinces me to let her watch Jason while I try to work. Okay? While I try to get my finances in order so I can get me and my kids a place to stay so they can all be up under one roof. And this is where everything starts. The manipulation starts, her constantly sending me videos and messages about adoption, her asking me to give my child, like, what did I think? How did I feel? Not even just asking me, but asking my friend Ashley Williams after she told Ashley. Ashley told her, no, Michelle's not going to do that. Ashley then comes to me. Ashley then comes to me. Yep. Ashley then comes to me and tells me about the conversation her and Cora had. And she was like, well, I don't know. She wants me to basically ask you, would you be willing to give your son up? And I'm like, I'm not trying to give my son up for adoption. Actually, I need some help. I need some fucking help. That's what I'm saying. I said I need to go to a therapy. This is what I told this girl. This is what I told Cora. I said, I need some help. I said, I am mentally unstable and I know enough to recognize it. I said, I don't know what the mentally unstable this is, but I need help. I need help. I said, I need a therapy. I need a counselor. I need something. I said, because I'm not right. I'm not right and I need help. Instead of this girl helping me, she cooked up her plan to take my child. I didn't go to no therapy. She told that she could be my counselor. She can be my counselor. She can be my counselor and my therapist because she was licensed to do so. And I said, okay. I said, well, I just want to, answer whatever questions and whatever can help me. Now, mind you, I ain't never been to therapy, so I don't know how therapy goes. So this is what she does. She goes and gets. Thank you, Everett. Thank you, Everett. She goes and gets her MacBook.
Okay.
She goes and gets her MacBook. Brings it up to me, and she's like, "I'm gonna ask you 100."
Child, that's what I'm saying. Get your own house in order. That's what Dottie people say, right?
She goes and get her MacBook, and she
do it today. Get your house.
She goes and get her MacBook, and she sits it in front of me. And she said, "I'm gonna ask you some questions," and I just
mental F4F. You late, baby.
She goes to ask me who is basically all my kids. But mind you, this is after her grooming my mind.
That's what Dottie people say.
To start thinking that maybe I really didn't have Jason for me. That maybe I really did have Jason for him. When I tell you I'm master of manipulation, a master of manipulation is what she is, what she does, who she is about. All that praying shit, y'all better be, let me tell y'all about that. Y'all better be careful who y'all let pray over y'all. Y'all better be careful who y'all let pray for y'all and pray over y'all. Y'all think them prayers are powerful, but y'all don't know what's coming behind them prayers. And y'all just, she prays so good. All them demons locked up in her, baby. I don't want her praying for me. I don't want her praying for my family. I don't want her praying for my kids. I don't want her praying for nothing that I got going on. It's mighty funny that she got connected with these Jackson family values people, and I was following them before the baby died. But once she got connected with them and started praying over them, the baby died. All I'm saying is, absolutely, she was building the case. Because those videos, she tried to use as evidence in court against me.
Wow.
All the videos. And then she tried to bring Monet in on it. And if y'all still her friend, Deshandra Monet Cullins, if y'all still her friend on Facebook, or Cora's friend on Facebook, if the videos are still there, I still have some of the videos, that I will case, the video she tried to use against me. She tried to use them against me.
Wow.
Then when I meet people in the store or whatever that I've seen that I know, from the church or that I've seen, not knowing that people are so fucking loyal to people they don't know because of the name that they carry and the weight that they carry in the world, that they will try to sabotage you as well just to get into their company. And baby, when I tell you people were sabotaging me, giving her all types of information for her to continue to build a case against me, to take my son, people I thought that were for me, that were riding for me, come to find out they was not riding for me. They was not on my team. They was just getting information to use against me to give to her. All such a reckoning is coming. You don't get to keep doing this. You don't get to molest Amari. And for all I know, Jason was molested too. And think that this shit is gonna be okay. I'm going to end this live, and when I come back, I'm gonna have the shit laid out like we in a courtroom, okay? Because I need for everybody to know that I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie about what I've been dealing with for 7 years, over 7 years at this point. I don't have no reason to lie what these people have done to me. And share and tag the Shade Room, tag Hollywood Unlocked, tag Gossip.com, tag the BuzzFeed, tag any and everybody. Tag Tamar Braxton, okay? Tag anybody that y'all see in pictures with her. Brittany Hall, Daria Lester, Brittany got a sister named Ashley Kirk. Tag everybody. Tag everybody. Because when I come back on live in a few days, I'm going to lay this shit out like we in a motherfucking courtroom with all the goddamn evidence. So y'all can see what y'all own motherfucking out there. I ain't right.
Okay.
I ain't got no reason to lie about agony,
You better
trauma,
say it.
and pain
Come
for
on now.
7 years. 7 is the number of completion. 8 is the number of new beginnings. 9 is the number of new birth. So I guess we on to a new beginning. And this time I'm coming with a vision. Hello, somebody. That's all I can say. That's all I got. That's all that can be done. I'm no longer going to sit and be quiet. I'm no longer going to not say anything of the trauma that I've gone through with this family since I was 15 years old. I am 32 now. I am 32, about to be 33. And it has been nothing but trauma. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I am tired of the trauma. I just screenshotted it. I'm tired of the trauma. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of not saying nothing.
Trisha, you won't be on my payroll.
Family. It is sickening.
I know, Jazz, you got to come to the live and talk to us about this. Give us some updates on what happened with all that, because we definitely want to know.
How they tried to cover.
You ain't got to give your real name or nothing.
What
Just say you was a former member, just for your protection. We're just gonna say you a former member.
You only divorced the man because it was going.
Because they don't know your real name.
If it was never made public, she would have never divorced him. Because she would have tried to do whatever she could to protect their public image. They do whatever they can to protect their public image. Well, then God created Michelle Charche, then he fell out. And I don't do it for you. All they tried to do is quietly. They tried to do it quietly like they do everything else quietly. Even when, let's bring up the Cartwright. Even when the Cartwright daughter got raped by the minister from the church. And he used to be a minister at the church at the Potter's House in Dallas. Then he moved to Denver, Colorado, with Pastor Chris Hill. Let's go there, okay? Because what I'm telling y'all is these people
It's shit that go on in this motherfucking church. They just keep covering up.
Honey.
They keep covering and covering and covering up. That man right there, girl.
I know. Church is free, baby. Church is free.
He didn't do nothing about it. In fact, he was able to make his way. Hey, Pastor Fabian, I hope you're listening to me now. I hope somebody is listening to me now. I hope somebody is watching me now. Because I am tired of fighting for my son and trying to deal with this behind closed doors, and nobody is answering me. Nobody is responding. And I'm fighting for my child. Jackson Lamont Caleb Brown. That's my son, who I've been fighting for the past 7 years. Quietly, behind closed doors, while they had paid for every lawyer and every judge off behind my son. And I'm tired. And hell is coming with me. Can you get this message to Bishop Jakes? Hell is coming with me. I am a mother that knows no boundaries when it comes to their child. I am a mother that will never stop fighting for my child. I am tired of the trauma that I've had to deal with and endure with this family. Get this message to Bishop, because I messaged him like all of them. Get it to him. Get it to him. Because in order for me to stop, they're going to have to kill me.
It's going to be
live, just give me my son. Because I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to be quiet. And everybody that has ever been done wrong is going to come with me. I guarantee you. I will raise the gates of hell, not heaven. Hell. Because I have nothing to lose. I have absolutely nothing to fucking lose. I have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. I've been telling these people, do you know what it's like to not know where your son is for 7 years? To not talk to him for 7 years? For 7 years! And they keep covering it up. They keep covering it up. And I'm tired. I am tired. You get this message to Bishop. You show this love to him. That man has not once tried to sit down with me and have any type of conversation. Not once. And I'm not going to be silent no more. I'm not going to be quiet no more. I'm not going to keep taking hit after hit and blow after blow. I'm not going to be made to look like I'm lying no more. Because I'm not lying, I'm not a liar, and I don't lie. I've been knowing them since I was 10 or 12 years old. And I've been enduring trauma from them since I was 15 years of age. And I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing it no more. And I'm not going to sit back while other people allow them to do it. And hold their hand while they do it. And it's time for the truth to come out. And it's time for the truth to be known, since they want to keep playing with fire. You play with fire, you get burnt. And I'll be damned if I allow my sons to be in a household where rape and molestation is going on. Because I'm a real mother. I carried. I didn't adopt. I didn't adopt a child. I carried that baby. I kept that baby safe. I kept that baby home, even when my mom was fucked up. And I'm not going to just let them take my son. I'm just not going to let it happen. I'm not going to let it happen. And like I said before, the only reason why I haven't spoken out is because I felt like if I did, I was going to die. Like they probably could kill me, or they could take everything that I worked so hard up. to this day away from me. And I've been telling them, I've been warning them, I've been messaging them, I've been leaving comments. I've been doing all of this. And nobody has said anything. Nobody has responded. It's been on deaf ears. Well, wake the fuck up, because it's real. It's real. And it's happening. And whatever case I gotta get it unsealed, I'm gonna get it unsealed. Whatever lie I have to be made known so the truth can, I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop until I have my son. I'm not gonna stop until I see my son. I'm not gonna stop until I have a relationship with my son. I'm not going to stop. So you run tell that. You run tell that.
What? Let me see if it's over. Y'all, that's it. That's it. That's all. Now she did go live. It's a part 3. It is what y'all want to listen to it, or do y'all want to listen to it tomorrow? Do y'all want to listen to her live from her part 3, or do y'all want to wait till tomorrow? Because at this point, child, all I can say is, y'all, this girl has a full testimony, baby. She has a testimony out this world. She got a story out of this world, child. And to know that some of these people that's in my comment section that were ex-members and things and such, if you were a ex-member of the ministry, please reach out to me so we can get your story told, or you can tell me your part in this situation or what you know in this situation. Because I honestly believe that more than just Michelle was done wrong. I actually do believe. Email me at this email right here. More than Michelle was done wrong. Hold on, let me get the right one up. Make sure y'all email me because y'all need to get your story out. Like I said, everybody, like I said, just because they have a big name does not mean that they are not human. You need to stop putting these people on a high standard than what you put on your own self, and get to know God for yourself. Exactly. She said she been out there early that morning, so she but I do want to play this video right quick, y'all, before I go, because she ain't telling no lies about Brandon, and I want you guys to see it because ain't too many people got it, and I'm gonna play it. Shout out to this guy, and shout out to Let Me See Your Transcript. She tagged me in this, but I saved it. This guy, he had placed this on YouTube. They ain't really putting it out there like that. But they wrong for what they did to this young lady. But I'm going to show this video, y'all. It's like 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna go. Then we'll play part 3 tomorrow. We definitely will play part 3 tomorrow. But I definitely want to show you guys the mug shot that this young man had found. And let y'all listen to his video. I do not own the rights to it, but I'm gonna play it. And you get what I'm saying. Hold on, let me get there first. All right, y'all. Here it is right here. And I'm about to play it. Hold on. Every church like it. Every church that I visit is like that. No, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like um my pastor always say just give what you can give. You know what I'm saying? God gonna bless you, but give what you can give. I'm not asking you to give your whole paycheck because you still gotta live. And that, to me that's crazy for the pastors. Yes, you're supposed to, give to the kingdom, like, but I ain't gonna give my whole paycheck while I know I got a light bill due. Now that's something I ain't gonna do. That's something that I'm not going to do.
Look how thick this hair is, y'all. It's thick.
Girl, this hair. Hold on. Okay.
Hey, mommy.
You see right here. Hold on.
I saw Joe. Yes, he's going spring.
All right, y'all. Here it is right here.
Too fast. Hear. Look. What is that? What's that? No, he's not. He said he gonna be quiet. Hey.
Y'all, I'm trying to get it up.
What is that? What?
I'm just gonna pull it up on the screen. Ain't that Brandon right there?
For 13 days.
Ain't that Richard Brandon Coleman right there?
Put this booking date May 4th, 10:39 p.m.
Let's listen in.
He's 33 years old.
That's his picture right there,
And
right,
the
y'all.
charge,
That's
as
all
you can
y'all need
see,
to see. The girl
It's
won line,
continual.
and he got.
Continuous.
Y'all see that, right? Y'all
I'm
see
not
the
say those
charge.
words, but you see them.
Let me just pull it up on the screen
Continuous.
so y'all can see it.
Continuous.
Hold on.
$150,000 bond.
No.
Ellis County. Yeah, that's where they actually live. They were living in Ellis, I believe, in Ellis County. It was borderline Ellis or Tarrant. I thought it was Tarrant, actually.
He
But perhaps
got
it was Ellis, or maybe he
continual
just happened to be in Ellis.
sexual.
It was on the border where they. Okay.
Let me pull it up on the screen so you guys can see.
I alluded to it in a previous video.
Continuous sexual abuse
I've been knowing
of
for
young
quite some time.
children.
Actually, what happened? A whole
Y'all
lot.
see
Actually,
that, right?
Of what happened. A whole lot. From what
allegedly,
the allegations that I've heard.
Put that out there.
Allegedly,
Let me take this off the
actually
screen.
happened around September, October of last year, 2021.
Let me take this off the screen.
Where there were some continuous situations, if you will.
Hold on, y'all.
Continuous with underage. Yeah. They have a adopted daughter together.
Let me take everything off the screen.
You look in the photos,
so
look on the Instagrams, you'll see.
But this is his
mug
shot.
You'll see. There's an adopted daughter.
And he was booked on May the 4th.
That was subject, allegedly, to these charges.
So I understand why the mother
look back
upset.
into photos from September, October, or
yeah,
perhaps
he's 33
when they were,
years old. So how old is Cora? Gotta be.
The
Google that.
child, or in California with Sarah. Just look at the face.
Take that off the screen.
You can always tell when a child is going through something.
So y'all can see everything.
You can always tell when they're experiencing something, when they're holding something, when they need to let something out, or when they're unhappy for a reason.
He was in Ellis County Sheriff's Department. That's up out there in Dallas, Texas.
Being a victim of
continuous sexual abuse of my young children.
Put it without getting pinged on here? Abuse as a child.
Let me put this over
in the same way as it's saying on here. I know.
So she did not lie about that. If they saying this lady is a lie, you a lie, because this lady ain't lying. He did go to jail for continuous. That means that he was
that's where
he had misconduct several times.
I don't know. I'm not sure what that address is.
He's almost 50.
It's been incarcerated for 13 days.
They got him
As
33.
of the time I put this booking date, May
Hold on a
4th,
minute. Let me see.
10:39 p.m. He's 33 years old. And the charge, as you can see, is continuous.
No, go somewhere and sit down.
I'm not going to say those words, but you see them. Continuous. $150,000 bond. Ellis County. Yeah, that's where they actually live. I believe in Ellis County. It's borderline Ellis or Tarrant. I thought it was Tarrant actually, but perhaps it was Ellis, or maybe he was just happened to be in Ellis. It was on the border where they live. Okay.
Say it.
I've been looking all day. I couldn't
I
find it.
alluded to it in a previous video.
For some reason,
Didn't
this
wanna say.
mugshot disappeared.
I've been knowing for quite some time actually what happened. A whole
Hold on.
lot actually.
Somebody did put out something.
whole
Now
lot.
let's read here.
From what
It says
the
here,
allegations
Richard
that I've
Brandon
heard,
Coleman, known by the stage
these
name
transpirings actually happened
Ventura,
around September,
is
October
a famous
last
rapper
year,
from Dallas,
2021.
Texas.
Where,
Richard Brandon is
there was
also
some
best known
continuous
as the husband of T.D.
situations,
Jakes'
if you will.
daughter, Cora Jakes, whom he married in
Continuous
2011.
with
In January, we all know that
underage.
Cora Jakes announced via social media
They have a
that
adopted
she
daughter
and her
together.
husband, Richard
If you look in the
Brandon,
photos, look
were
on the
divorced.
Instagrams, you'll see.
In the same
That's all I'll say.
January
You'll see. There's an
2022,
adopted daughter.
many were
Yeah.
of the view that Richard Brandon
That was
Coleman could be
subject,
facing
allegedly,
charges as there was a
to these
police
charges.
report had been reportedly
If you
filed
look back
against
into
him.
photos from September, October,
It
or
says
perhaps
here,
when there were
this was after his
Cora and
ex-wife, Cora
the
Jakes, posted
child,
on Instagram
when
claiming that she is
California
worried about
with
her
Sarah.
children's well-being.
Look at the face.
Are you worried about it now
You
after
can
the
always
baby
tell when a
girl has
child's
been
going through
touched?
something. You can always tell when
It
there's
says
they're
here, many
experiencing
speculate
something.
that there might
When
be
they're holding
something the
something.
Christian rapper has done.
When they need to let
However,
something
it's
out. When
still
they're
quite unclear what Richard Brandon did.
$1,200,
I'm
$5,000,
gonna take this off right quick.
and this one is every single
No,
month I get paid by Audible. If you don't know what Audible is, it's actually owned by Amazon, which is one of the biggest marketplaces in the world. But instead, Audible is where you can buy podcasts or audiobooks. The first time I heard
So
about
she
this
is
was
still
actually
over
3
the
years
Destiny
ago
House
when I met
Children's
Christian.
Ministry of the
Christian
Potter's
showed
House
me
of
how
Dallas,
he was using
which
Audible
has
and
more
how
than
he was replacing his
30,000
full-time
members and over
income
50
by just putting out these
outreach
audio
units.
files on
Child.
So he showed it to
Yeah,
me,
he a
and
rapper.
then pretty much in a few months, I started doing the same
Yeah,
thing,
child. He
and it
is
allowed
a
me to
rapper,
quit my full-time
allegedly.
job. Then I
He
taught the
is
same process to my
a
mom,
rapper.
and my mom is making about $900 a
Hold
month
on,
right
y'all.
now,
Let me
and I'm
exit
even
out of
teaching
this.
it to my little brother so that he can pay for college. I want to
Look,
show you
go
how I
somewhere
was
and sit
able
down.
to do this, but obviously this is an ad.
No,
If you
put
click
it
the
down,
link
because all
below,
y'all do is
you'll
fight
be able
over.
to attend
Y'all
a free
go watch
training
our
where we
TV
walk
now.
through a very simple 4-step process on how you can do the same thing for yourself. And the best part is it's very beginner friendly. I knew nothing about online business or even that you could, sell things online. And
Unhappy for
Mama, but Jamel, what you do with the remote? So, Mommy, Jamel, put the. I don't know what the remote.
I know, that's why they got to go.
We're not fine with the phone.
I don't even know if y'all can hear anything in the background. My bad. Let me put this on mute. All right, y'all. So I placed everything on mute. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I am so sorry about that. I put everything on mute. But I just wanted you guys to see the pictures. Send me what you got. But what is everybody thinking? I do know that this is a sad situation, guys, and I'm praying for Michelle every day that she gets her son back, because what Cora did was so unethical and so wrong and just wrong. Okay. Okay, sure. Send me what you saw in the store. And I'm about to get off here, guys. Jazz and Jax, please reach out to me. And Reese, send me what you have. Guys, I'm about to get out of here. Make sure you guys, y'all hit the like button on the way out. If you're new to the channel, we welcome you here. Press the subscribe button, turn the notification bell to all. As well, if you want to be a member of this channel, all you have to do is press that membership join button. If this ain't a mess, I don't know what it is. I know we just gonna pray. We gotta pray for her, and pray that she get her baby. Pray that she gets her baby. That's what she want, her child. And like I said, Cora didn't divorce that dude for no reason. Something was coming out, unless she caught him in the act, or that baby finally opened her mouth and said something. But I'm definitely getting the vibe that Cora know more than what she leads to want people to believe she know. She either caught him in the act, or I do want to say this, or the baby finally came out and said something to the fact that he was touching her or someone in the church or whatever. He ain't got them charges for nothing. Trust me, and she didn't divorce him for nothing. And when you look at them kids' pictures, the little boy, Jason, he don't look happy. And the little girl really don't look happy. So Cora is 33. Well, they got their ages wrong, child. Like I said, they weren't expecting too many people to get that mug shot, but he got it. So all rights go to that guy. Okay. That's a hard 33. Yeah, okay. That's a hard 33. Child, so Lord, I'm just gonna leave her alone. She look like her daddy. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Good night. We'll watch part 3 tomorrow. If anybody want to come on here tomorrow and speak some of their truth, and want to speak some of the truth of being in that church, I'll give you guys that opportunity. Exactly, Tamika. Thank you for saying that, because girl, I'm definitely going to be that. I'm definitely going to be that, guys. I got some stuff that I got going on behind the scenes that I'm definitely working on. So trust me when I say that I'm coming. I'm coming through, honey. She received all her birthday licks. Look, let me get up off this live. Good night, y'all. Reese, you showing out.